AM Kendall Gomez, live with the morning horoscopes and the trending topics. Grand Rising. Girl, I was running late. I'm in my new place. So she's not, I can't sing that song. She's homeless anymore. She's home. Thank God for another day and all the glory. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Hey, everybody. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm waiting for a couple of people to come on. Let me make sure my volume is up. Okay, so now I'm waiting for, let me share my live. Let me go ahead and share my live. Okay, I had to share my Grand Rising. Hey, Chrissy Jones. Hey, I had to make sure that was you. Yeah, so, okay, so we're going to start off with these morning horoscopes because I am running late. I had to get to the coin. I had to make it happen, and it's happening. So I got to go pick up brooms, mops. You know, I have all these rooms, bathrooms, so I have to pick up bathroom mop, bathroom broom. Yeah, I have a, like, I don't use the same mop and the same broom for, yeah, because it's different entities, germs. Because I am very clean. My girlfriend Chrissy was reminding me, you gotta clean. Girl, I am clean, I promise you. Haven't even unpacked my stuff. I'm about to go through this whole place. And they got me doing a whole lot. But I love it because they're making sure I'm secure. You know, you get a driving pass, you get these amenities here, and it's great. But anyway, we're gonna start off with the morning horoscopes here. It's nice. Okay, so let's go here to the morning horoscopes and grand rising. Let's give like a minute, and then I'm gonna start the morning horoscopes. I think this might be my new my new spot, or it might be the. See, if I had my stand, I'd sit on the actual deck, you know. But anyway, guys, because I don't want to wake up my neighbors. It is so quiet. You hear the birds? It's so quiet out here. I'm used to this type of stuff anyway, you know, because I grew up in the suburbs and this is what it was like. I'm so grateful. Hey, everybody. Hey. Make sure that you follow me. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you put your notification buttons on so when hey, Yvonne Shanker. Before I start, let me tell y'all something about these weak men. My girlfriend was in the post office yesterday, and there she happened to be conducting her business. The post office clerk told her to come back. Whatever she was doing, she said, just go do that and then come back. Chrissy, I'm talking about Chrissy Jones in Queens. And then if any of you guys see this and you were there, you should be ashamed of yourself because this Indian man, when she went back up, she went to hand the lady her paper or the clerk the paper. Thank you, thank you. Went to hand the clerk the paper and the man happened to call her, and he happened to be Indian. Thank you. Happened to call her a B word, B-I-T-C-H. Now, if she was a white woman, would they let him get away with that? No one did anything. Because when it comes to a black woman, she is not appreciated as we think. Because if it was a white woman, they would have probably arrested that man, right? Or wrote him a ticket or something, because that was horrible. And what if my girlfriend would have had PTSD and slapped the daylights out of him? She called me. I said, girl, I couldn't get there fast enough. I'm all the way down south. Whew. Anyway, so we got to do better, guys, when it comes to protecting our women, whether they're black, green, yellow. We have to protect our women, right? So when you see a man being very vile and very just disrespectful to a woman, and especially women and our men, what's wrong with y'all? I'ma just mind my business. So everybody minds their business and they film. Y'all need to, we need a reset button, I swear to God. But anyway, let's start off with these morning horoscopes. I'm having my coconut water. I'm already showered, thank God. And we're going to start off with my sign. We always start off with my sign, Cancer. And here we go. Today's the 14th of April, guys. I'm waiting for these people with the Wi-Fi because I'd had my MacBook. It's upstairs. My MacBook is upstairs, out and ready. But I'm going to wait until they come and install my Wi-Fi. I'm 5'10". I don't know if that's too tall, but I'm 5'10". But anyway, babies, stick to the topic. Those are in my rules and stuff like that. Okay. So, okay, guys. I know it's such a tall bun. Yeah, it's a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair still at the age of 58. My full hairline, right? Anyway, without any further ado, let's get to the morning horoscopes, and we're going to start off with my sign, Cancer. So, Cancer, your passion is back on, be it in your love life, your work life, or simply an outlook towards your daily and long-term goals. And it is, okay. So the lunar phase really works superbly well with you, Cancer. You feel so driven, so on track, and so full of so many great ideas, Cancer. Make the most of it, jot them down, get them rolling, and ride the wave. Except that you work brilliantly well in cycles, and that this is a time you are on fire. Yes, Cancer. So take action accordingly. And grand rising. And the cosmic tip. So take action accordingly, Cancer. How's everybody doing? And I wanted to tell you I'm filing for divorce at some point. So, yeah. Because I don't want to keep dragging it along and keep texting dead text messages and calls. So I said, let me just file for a divorce and be gone on to something bigger and better, right? Like a new place. Anyway, guys. So we have Aries, and it happens to be his sign. So Aries, harmony and community over flaky success is paramount always. So over flaky success is paramount always. Okay, harmony and community over flaky success is paramount always. Yes, because you have to have some morals, principles, and values in your life in order to be successful. And if it's flaky success, how long does it last? So we get into our community, we do people right that do us right. And that's what you have to learn, Aries. Stop doing people so up. Let me stop because I'm going off for one Aries, but y'all need to get it together. All right, Taurus, your wisdom is the magic. And how you doing this morning? You sleep good this morning? You slept good last night? All right. I hope you did. Gemini, you're not part of the storm. You are the observer of it. So stand back and mind your business so you can have some business to mind. Okay, Leo, you are entering the light at the end of the tunnel. And just go ahead and make your new pages for all you stalkers, and y'all make new pages, but you're just going to continue to get kicked off. I'm not paying any negative comments any on mind. If you don't stick to my channel rules and regulations, YouTube will put you off or my moderator will put you off. And it's so simple. And, yeah, but anyway. Virgo, manage fears with emotional maturity with faith. Libra, take this seed and watch it grow. Yes, plant your seeds for the harvest. Get you a whole piece. Don't get you a little piece. Get you a whole piece, right? So you can go ahead and have a beautiful day. All right. So we have Scorpio. Give your ideas a chance, because sometimes we have ideas and we want them to happen right away, but they don't. So great things are possible for you if you have patience. Y'all just hidden. See, I told you, you're going to get put right out. You can't come in here and think it's going to be okay to say anything. Divorce, divorce, divorce. And I ain't even in another relationship. In a relationship with God and myself. That's it. And that's the way it's going to be. But I am going for divorce so I could just live my life freely. And I am keeping the last name Gomez. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm working my set. All right, Sagittarius, look up and find your sun. Hey, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you shine. And did you see it got brighter when I said that? Wow. Okay, Capricorn, step out of your own shadows. Oh, y'all are being kicked out. Oh my God, y'all are being... All right. Aquarius, make inner harmony your biggest flex. Yeah, because your biggest problem is being in your mind. If we just let things be sometimes and let go like God, it'll work out perfectly. And Pisces, difficult times are coming to a close. And Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. All right. So, what time is this? 12. Okay. Aw. Give me 1 second. How's everybody doing today? Girl, so I really didn't get any big tea, but let's see something. Because I know Diddy trying to get out and the board is like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. But let's see what Diddy is doing. Let's see if he made the news today. So they're saying his charges are absurd, which they are because it's the Mann Act. You usually get like 9 months for that. Based on Diddy's possible release, the church is open for everybody. So it looks like he may be getting a possible release. Guys, let's take a look. Stars and scars. Let's go with the Diddy Act. So the big news, Usher and Chris Brown are going on tour. But who's bigger? Well, and Chris Brown, I love Chris Brown. I like Usher too. And Diddy could be a free man. He could be, and this is all on TMZ, guys. And I was at the Sean Combs trial, if you remember. That was my first YouTube project, right? So Diddy could be free man if the appeal goes his way. So we gotta ask, what is really happening right now? Are there gonna be people hiding? Okay, this is a lot. There's a lot going on. I don't know why they are doing stuff like this. So he could be out very soon. And what do you guys think if he gets out? So, an appeals court is now weighing whether music mogul Sean Combs will get out early. And this is from News Nation. So if you want to go read the article yourself, it's on News Nation. So, criminal justice attorney Alexandria Kazarian joined News Nation to discuss the case. Combs' attorneys, because he has a team of attorneys, and they did their thing up, especially the Nicole, Mr. Attorney Nicole. Oh, I can't remember her name. She was good. She was good. I can't remember her last name right now. But anyway, once a jury has decided they have acquitted a defendant on those charges, it is absurd for a judge to use it to sentence him to harsher penalties for a crime that has nothing to do with those charges, she said, and it makes sense. Think about it. Unless they... Now, this is the scandal. Now, this is the scandal, guys. Now, this is the scandal. Unless they are holding him for an investigation and it's a secret indictment that Diddy or none of us know about. You hear me? Yeah, so once the jury decided they have acquitted a defendant of, the harsher charges, he should be let go. He should have walked out or did at least maybe another 3 months because he already did a year and everything. So, it's one of those things. So the prosecutor said the hip-hop star used his status and position to coerce young women to engage in sexual activity, including so-called FOs. And we know what happened during those hotel nights. We know what happened to those hotel nights. So, in those hotel nights, a lot of abuse went on. And y'all know I was at the trial, at the Sean Combs trial. So, let me just hide you because you're going to be on here talking about Jesus Webb and send me a cash app, K million trillion, because you're disturbing my life. There you go. You won't be able to come back. No, hide this user. Because I don't want you on here. Like, if I'm doing a topic and you get off the topic, you don't get all the tea. Let me finish giving you the tea because you know I was at the Sean Combs trial. And if there's anything else going on, even on the days of his release, I will fly to the New York City federal courts on 500 Pearl Street and be there. So stay tuned. So there are allegations that Combs used kidnapping and threats of violence to get women to participate in these events, the FOs. And they were filmed without the consent those taking part because there was a lot of drug use. There was a lot of stuff. And when you're like, they say, the lawyers were saying that Sean Combs hadn't been clean for years, and he didn't when this all began. He never touched even alcohol. So, the industry, Combs was found guilty in transportation for the purposes of prostitution, but acquitted on the charges of racketeering and sex trafficking. He still is facing civil lawsuits from people who say he sexually abused them. See, it's a lot going on. And, they were asking Janice Combs if she had any idea. And she was so distraught. I spoke to Mrs. Combs when I was in Brooklyn. And I felt bad because that's somebody's mama, right? No matter what we think about Sean Combs, right? Was he guilty of those crimes? No, he was not found guilty, so he should be free. Now, do I think he's guilty of the Tupac and Biggie murders? Murkings? And this is for entertainment and educational purposes only, guys. I didn't mean to say that, but yes. If they find anything else, like there's a secret indictment on Diddy and they plan to hold him for the rest of his life, because we don't know what's going on. We don't know why they're making it so harsh. Or is it because he's a black man? And this happens to every black person. Is that the reason why the federal courts were so mad? Because they usually have a 98 point something conviction rate. Hi, Veronica. Is that the reason? Grand Rising. And make sure that you are following me. And subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comment section as you did and put on your notification. That's my question, guys. I'm really trying to figure this out because there was no way he's doing 5 years for the Mann Act. Oh, thank you. There's no way Diddy is doing almost 4 years for the Mann Act. You usually get, like, if you pick up a prostitute, because I can't say the word, because I don't want to get my channel, but if you pick up a prostitute and get caught, you do, like, maybe a week or two. They gave him 4 years. That is absurd. Now, it should have been the Tupac Biggie murking, because, you know, Diddy is named 77 times in the Keefe D trial. I gotta go back to the Keefe D trial and see how that is going, because it's a lot going on, guys. But anyway, listen, I'm gonna see you on my next video. Make sure you subscribe. It's a lot going on. No, he didn't do. He did the Mann Act, but he wasn't charged for the record, because if you were at the courts, I was at the courts on Pearl Street in Manhattan, because I, just moved from Brooklyn. I'm in North Carolina now, but I was at the courts, and he was not guilty. I promise you he wasn't guilty what he was charged with. But do I believe he's guilty with the Tupac and Biggie? Does he have something to do with it? Yes. But he was charged with the wrong charges. So think about that. Do your homework. Get back to me on my next video. I'm on Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm live. And I'm giving you the morning horoscopes and the trending topics. And I'll see you on my next video.